probably want to come on.
Okay. Hey, y'all.
What up, baby?
Hey. Instagram. Mama G got us on TikTok, Instagram. She got us on TikTok, Instagram, y'all.
Hey,
so
everybody.
If y'all feel like we talking to too many people, we are. Because Mama G got us all over the place. How y'all been?
Not all over the place.
Yeah, like, put that, come on, do what you got.
I gotta get on my TikTok too.
Oh, Lord, this child right here.
I'm an influencer of the mothers.
All right.
Big real Miss Smilf out here. You
Let's
hear me?
go. Get into this drink so we can get into this conversation.
All right, so, y'all, you see Mama G little...
You see my little get it together here? This is for the men. This is for the men. Tonight.
So this month is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So y'all know how we love to shout out the awareness months. This month is Men Mental Health Awareness Month. So we want to appreciate our men mentally. Okay? It's funny because I don't even got a man.
Okay.
So I don't even know how we about to be about this topic, but we're going to figure it out. But we wanted to, give appreciation of stuff. Also, if y'all know Black Friday is around the corner, right? So y'all know I'm an ambassador for New Gods. If y'all have not went on that website yet, make sure y'all go up there because he has a big Black Friday sale. And y'all need to be I got the pants on today. Y'all see this? Look at this. Just snatched. You hear me?
That's
snatched.
not what the conversation
We didn't even get on the topic yet. We have to...
Oh, okay.
We doing what we usually do. Don't show out because you're TikTok people up here.
That's my TikTok family. Don't.
We still shout out our brands and our girls and our guys brands and stuff like that. Okay, like yeah.
She done got off the topic.
We're not even on topic yet.
This is the first thing though.
Yes, your drinks, but we ain't even sip it. Okay, all right. So look, Mama G want us to she want us to get on the drinks today.
Yes.
So because it's Men Mental Health Awareness Month, what you made us?
I made a gin and tonic water because Mama G don't drink dark liquor, so I wasn't about to be Hennessy. So I came up with a drink that I think that's a nice, smooth drink for a man. So I came up with, look y'all, with gin, tonic water, and a little bit of lime splash.
With a garnish.
That's for you guys. Our men, our brothers, our fathers, our sons, our uncles, our husbands.
Mama G Fax is here.
Okay, come on, help a sister Howard. How'd I get him up here? Hold on. Where you at? Where you at? Okay, hold on. You there? Stacy, you wanna come up?
What's up? Yo, how y'all doing?
Hi, thank you guys. I'm good.
Hello.
My daughter got it. Hey, Sass, how are you? My daughter go through what the live is about. Tell them again, Mama.
Okay, hold on. Cause Mama G forgetting about y'all Instagram. She just straight to her TikTok family, y'all.
No, don't.
So
do that.
So if y'all haven't followed Mama G on TikTok, make sure y'all follow her, The Real Mama G, MAMAG. Okay. So our topic for tonight is, because it's November, and November is what? Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. So that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Mama G, y'all know she creates a little cocktail, so I'm gonna be feeling like the man when I walk through.
No.
Yeah, gin and tonic. I never had a gin and tonic.
I made it before.
No, she didn't. But let me try this first, cause y'all know how. I don't be drinking and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, you always popping mess.
Yeah.
You put a
Big dog.
I
I feel like I want to pick up a cigar. Say nah, but
So hi, let me come in while she get herself together. So Khadija picked this topic, was a great topic. You know, we always follow up with anything that has to deal with mental awareness, you know, and this is the month for the men. So I invited two of my brothers that my cousin Kim introduced me to. The family on TikTok is a bunch of women and two brothers. Powerhouse. It's
y'all.
Powerhouse. They're on TikTok, and if you follow me, then you can follow them. And is a couple of great women, and it's two brothers up there that's great men. So I invited them up here tonight so they can give us a little insight of a man's side, a real man's side.
Oh, we're going to get on what's a real man, what's not a real man.
Yeah, because my brothers is true.
Okay, so before we get on the topic, y'all know I like to shout out our businesses and stuff. Like I said, if y'all haven't shopped New Gods, make sure y'all shop it. They have a Black Friday sale. And my girl, so if y'all really know me, y'all know I am a financial coach. And I just teamed up with my girl, Shamika. She helps repair credit. So we teamed up for the financial field. And this is her other brand, which is called Brielle's Care Cosmetics. So she gifted me with a little pocketbook. It's so cute. Look. It's like a pocketbook, y'all. But when you open it, it has... It has lashes, a gloss, and the thing that you attach it to with your lashes. You see this? So cute. Look at this, y'all. So, with a mirror. Because we got to look at ourselves, of course.
So tell me how you shout out.
Yes, so Brielle Care Cosmetics. Lip eyes from fine to divine, okay? If y'all haven't checked her out today. And y'all know we love to support small and big businesses. So if y'all ever need y'all business to be shout out or anything, make sure y'all DM us or just you know, shout yourself out up here. We love to shout the business out because we all out here trying to get this coin, okay? All right, so let's get on topic. Because Mama G said I was on topic. We usually see how the week went. She just ready. So clearly she got a lot to say.
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
Oh. All right. So, like Mama G said, we do like to raise awareness on a lot of different topics, but this month we'll be raising awareness for the men, and only because. How you say this in the most professional way? Our men are... It's hard for us to appreciate our men because we so used to saying what they should be instead of appreciating for who they are and bringing out everything they have going on with themselves, okay? So I really want to dig deep. And I have sons. I have two boys. And I'm big on making sure their mental is right as much as I can, like... it's really about asking the proper questions for me. Like, you okay? Are you sure you're okay? You are, you know, you could feel some type of way. You know, so we try to do that in my household. I know my mother, I'm the only girl, but she has sons too. So I know I got that from her, you know, looking at her check up on her sons and stuff. I know, like, mentally you could be in a dark place, and a lot of people don't check on that dark place because it's like, oh, well, you're supposed to be a strong man. Well, we don't care what you got going on mentally. You're supposed to be here. Like, this is what you're supposed to do. And that's not true. Everybody needs to take a mental break. Everybody needs to take a break in general because we are humans. We're not robots. Okay? So, some tips on basically... You know, how you felt like you had to start checking in with your son's mental. Because I know, well, before you had sons, you had a husband. Well, before you had sons, you had a significant other. So was you checking in there, or you just went straight to, oh, these are my sons, I have to make sure that? No. When did you feel like mental was was one of the biggest things that we need to focus on our men with?
Well, I have 3 sons, and...
It started there, or
it started with my sons. It started with my sons because I had one of my sons to come to me, and he wasn't himself, and he was like, "Ma, I need to talk to somebody." And I said, you know, and when we got started with the conversation, I said, well, that conversation is not for your mom, it's for a man. So me knowing a lot of people, strong black men, I found one of my friends that I know that's strong that will talk to my son, and that's how it came about with me knowing the knowledge and knowing where my son's getting to a dark place in their life. So if I have a conversation with one of my boys and one of my boys call me as a mother, because I'm so close to my kids, I know when one of my sons going through something, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially. I know my conversations with my sons just by me picking up the phone and be like, what's up? Whatever mood they in, I can sometimes, I'm going to say 80%, know my sons need to talk to their mom. But my sons are very comfortable with talking to me about a lot of things. And I'm real with my kids. I don't sugarcoat nothing with my kids when it comes to anything in life. You know what I'm saying?
So why would you say it started with your kids? Because, of course, you know, their father was there. But it felt like more of a real, it came out to light more when you had your own kids?
No, because of the fact in my household, my significant other, he worked 2 jobs. He was barely there, so I had to be the strong person in the house when his absence wasn't there. So I didn't start with him. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have time.
So you never felt like you had to check on his mental?
I checked on his mental.
But how you checked on his mental if he always was out?
Well, he was always out, but I made time for me and him, for me to take him away, and we do our little self-care time to make sure he was all right, so he can hold down the family.
So it started with a significant other?
Yeah, it did, but not as much as my sons. It started, I understand what you're saying. It started with your dad, but then it ended up with my sons.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. Mine started with my kids as well. Only because, like, I'm close with both of my parents, and I was more of the person that felt like, you know, you have a certain role to play, just play it. Like, I never thought that it was like, oh, we have to think about the mental until I started mentally going through things. So then I'm like, dang, with today's society, black men, most of all, get the hardest pushback.
Yes, they do.
So if I'm getting the hardest pushback from just being a black woman, I can't imagine, honestly, how pushback they get.
Ask the men on the panel.
So, yeah.
It's Tommy and Axel.
Hello.
My brothers, my daughter are asking you guys your opinions.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right.
It's okay. We just getting started.
Honestly, if I had to speak about myself, it's a lot of pressure when it comes to being a man taking care of a household.
Yes. It is a lot of
I
pressure.
think it starts there.
Right.
With me, I feel like, they so used to like seeing a man as being strong or
Gin and
being
tonic.
this type of way that people
Make
miss.
sure y'all tap the screen, y'all.
And sometimes with a man, we don't want to show our emotions.
Nah, I said, hey, no.
We don't want to come out with what we going through,
Right.
So we bottle up a lot of things. And we be really going through it mentally, but we bottle it up because we don't want to let people see that like the weakness and innocence.
So, question. So, you said you bottle stuff in. Do you feel like you had to? Like, did you come? And I don't want to be in nobody's business, but I feel like some of this stuff start at home. Like, as a mom or myself, sometimes I didn't think to ask my son, you know, what you mentally go through, because we be like, oh, you a kid, you shouldn't be going through nothing. Like, we never implemented that in the early stages until we started getting adults and realizing, damn, we got some mental situations going on.
Or, well, like me, like, all right.
Who, me? Or my mother?
My grandma died when I was like 10. So, I was by myself. You know what I mean? With no parents, no mom, no dad. So
Okay.
I was out there. So, I had to follow all my things, you know what I'm saying, to survive. You know, I had to grow up at 10 years old.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
because I had nobody.
Yes, like the screen. Get us to 1K and we'll take a shot. So when you had to bottle up everything, did you feel like you had to do everyone else's service as you got older with your kids?
Say it again?
Do you have kids? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you feel like because you went through so much of that, did you feel like you had to check on their mental now because you didn't have that?
Do I have to check on them?
Yeah, do you check on their mental?
Yeah, every day.
Okay. See that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's because I like that it's the point in time now where we actually know what we went through as kids, and now we could implement that on our kids instead of saying, well, I went through this, so y'all gotta go through it too. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. Somebody gotta break it, you know?
So let me ask you a question. So as a man, right? As a man in the household, as a dad, mom,
get us to 1K.
you know,
We
a
drinking
dad,
gin
a
and
mom
tonic tonight.
in the household.
And we talking about
do you think
men's
that
mental health awareness.
the household, because you know,
get us to 1K.
our parents and
And
their
we'll take a
parents, you know, the man always was the strong one, took care of the family and did all of this. But now we're in
and you
2025
have, Melissa,
where
you've been advocating
a complete change around in the whole way the world looks at each other. Do you think in a household both people, men and women, can be strong? Because just as well as a woman needs to handle her business with her man, the man need to handle his business with a woman. A woman has to be held accountable for in that household with making sure that her man is mentally there so he can take care of the things he needs to take care of.
Yeah, but that all comes with communication.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but
that's what I
saying
asked
some people say they hold stuff in, so sometimes we can't reach out to our men if they are so used to holding stuff in.
But the cycle got to be broken somewhere.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, all right, you gonna hold stuff in because you so
Let's talk about it.
Not worried about your mental or not actually why you going there, like what you going through, so you hold it in because you're not used to that, and so it's like it's not a norm.
So if you meet a strong woman and she come to you and she was like, well, babe, how is your mental? Is that gonna be strange for you?
We always preaching. Where you been at?
I wouldn't embrace it.
Okay.
Embrace it because it's like, no, I never saw that, so I'm like, hey, yo, like, bro.
That's
like,
different.
She's doing a great thing, like, because I never had that.
Right. Okay.
So to me, like, I would ask, and I'm asking the men because sometimes as women, everything is literally like a cycle. We get told, oh, what a man's supposed to do, but what is actually, like, checking on a mental, what does that mean to you guys? Like, checking on my mental is what? Like, what's the questions and things like that you feel in your heart that a woman should be asking about the mental? Or not even women, anybody. Because it's not even about your woman or your partner. It could be anybody. Everybody should be checking on everybody mental if y'all are as tight as y'all say y'all are. Family, all of that stuff. Chill.
Be torn enough, you know, for when for the times when I am vulnerable, I need her to be strong, you know.
Right.
That helps a lot.
Sorry, say it. What's your name?
I'm Tommy.
So Tommy said it helps a lot when his woman could be strong while he's vulnerable. I like that.
I think too what'll help is if
Can y'all hear the Powerhouse crew?
if your man or your mate is expressing
How
to
you
you
feeling?
that he's having trouble,
Right.
I'm stressed out. I don't feel, I'm not centered. I don't feel like I'm in a good place. I think it's a good idea for the female to ask, like, what is it that I
Red's
can
closed down.
Exactly.
to alleviate some of this. And then you want to even take it a step further and ask, is this something that you feel you need professional attention for?
So therapy.
To that point.
So
And I think communication is big when it comes to
Yes.
love,
Yeah.
period.
Yes.
And I think men,
Can y'all
for the
hear
most
them?
part, for years, have been in spaces where they can't disclose.
not
that they're
really well,
okay.
Glenn. Make sure you tap the screen.
Right,
because
because it shows a sign of weakness to who though? But to who? Because that's back in the day's generation. This generation should embrace. I mean, we're learning more than what our parents learned. So we should be able to know how to nourish and cater, cater and do what we're supposed to do as women as well for our men, for our sons, for our brothers. You know what I'm saying? But no, we're afraid of, asking a man like, how you doing today? Because he gonna take it like, what you think I'm weak?
Tap my screen,
so how
Glenn. Give
how
me
you
the 1K,
embrace a
y'all.
brother that stands on his own 2 feet and that's a
Hey, Prima.
well-rounded person? You know what I'm saying? How you embrace
boss
that
is
man? What could you say to that man? Because I asked, even without my sons and my brothers, I asked my co-workers that's men. I asked them, well, how you doing today, brother?
Y'all tap my screen. Tap my screen.
You
Give
know,
me the
I'm
1K.
good.
Y'all
No,
can see us
how
take
are
a
you
shot.
doing? Like, how are you doing?
Taking shots for mental health awareness month, y'all. So it's about the check-in. It's definitely about the check-in.
You gotta check in. You know what I'm saying? We gotta check. We gotta check in.
Yeah, and I think too, as women, we create, we create a home. We build and raise families. I think we have to create a safe space and a sanctuary for our
Hey y'all,
men
we talking about mental health
to be
awareness.
okay with being
Give us some
vulnerable
tips
and to
on
say,
how
look,
to mentally help our men out there.
Right.
I need help. I need a minute. I need something. I need
Right.
a drink. I need a cigar. Whatever that looks like.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I agree with Kimmy. I think a lot of times we all wear masks, all of us, not just men, women as well. And when things are wrong and things are happening to us, we just have that I'm okay.
Right, Hottie. Thank you. Yeah.
Instead of, like she said, communication is very key. Even if you have a number of 1 through 5, how are you feeling today? And you and your whoever it is, your significant other, your kids, 1 through 5, how are you feeling today? And instead of, really having, if they don't really want to express themselves, then if you say I'm a 1, that lets me know, hey, I'm not doing well today. And then you can move forward with the conversation of, well, what can I do to help?
Exactly.
That could be an easier suggestion instead of, how are you feeling? Because sometimes people, have a hard time expressing how they feel or getting the words out of how they feel.
Right.
I agree too.
That's
Because
true.
it's just like when someone passes away and you be like, how you feel? It's like,
Like-
no one really asked me that. Like, it sometimes it helps with the gestures and things like that. So I could completely agree on that.
Because in a household setting where there's 2 people, a man and a woman, you both got to be good mentally. You both got to be good. One can't be good and the other one not, because it's not going to work like that. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you do have, sometimes
The
they
balance,
don't have
right?
that you have to be they 80 for that because they only had 20 and
Yeah, true.
and
That's
stuff
what
like
I'm
that.
saying.
So sometimes it does come a time where mentally you could be checked out, but you're
A lot
gonna
of
be
times.
mental. But it's I feel like you have to communicate that. Like sometimes we get into this field where I know I'm speaking about my boys. I can't speak about other men, but I know my oldest. He's a teenager right now, 14, and he'll like literally just shut himself out. Like he won't even speak. And then like a couple days later, he's like, "Well, I was just upset," and I'm like, "Why? Like you need to you have to talk to me because I can't read your mind.
You can't help him if you don't know what's going on."
So I think the biggest thing with this mental health awareness or anything is identifying that you have, you at a roadblock right now. Like I'm mentally effed up right now. Y'all like that? I didn't curse this time, y'all.
I think sometimes as well, when you talk about mental health, that's kind of like a hard topic. And sometimes people don't want to have hard conversations because maybe their comfortability level and things like that.
Chill. Y'all gotta chill.
So let me ask a question to the two men on the panel.
Mm-hmm. Can y'all hear them?
If you want to. Have you guys ever felt
Tap the screen, y'all. Give me the 1K. You're a mess.
Like followed through and went and sat down with somebody at this point? Yeah. Yep. Yes, you have.
Let's take a shot to the men that actually go to therapy.
To therapy, absolutely.
Shout out to y'all, cause y'all the real ones out there.
Right.
I'm going to tag below. If y'all on Instagram, I'm going to tag below when I get off of here. We have a therapist that she's doing for this month for men, free therapy. I sent it to all my male friend groups. So make sure y'all do what y'all need to do. It's free. It's no reason for you to be acting like y'all can't go. Go check that out. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And don't be doing too many good things because I'm not going to take too many shots.
Sometimes
it is.
Like real rap.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel, though?
A complete stranger, right?
No, I said you talk to somebody, and then following through with that. Because people I was around, I couldn't talk.
Nah, give us some advice on checking on men's mental.
Real rap.
So at the beginning stage, was you like, I don't need this? Or was it like, nah, I need this. I need to talk to... Because I know a lot of men... Let me tell you, the response I got back from sending people, and it wasn't for me to say, oh, they need to speak to a therapist. It was just me saying, oh, wow, this is dope. She's offering free services for our men. I got some feedback was like, I don't need therapy. And that right there showed me everything I needed to know. Because you're already shooting down something that you didn't try yet.
I think some people don't understand therapy. I think some people believe that therapy is just sitting there and just every day. I had a bad day. This happened. They don't understand that there are different forms of therapy that can help you, more than just, I'm talking to you about my feelings.
Yeah. So Naj is saying, find God is the real mental. Building that relationship with God, I honestly believe that as well.
But I feel personally like people really, and they knock something before they even try it because I think people just think that somebody's going to put them on the couch and lay them down and ask them to talk about their childhood. No, it's not like that.
Yes, look at my friend Glenn, y'all. He's a complete advocate of God is the real mental.
Because even
God,
not
Glenn
getting
got
off
me
the
back
top,
in church, y'all.
Not getting off the topic with men, but even
and
with
building
women,
my relationship with God.
Like I was hesitant before I started therapy, but then once I got in there, it wasn't the way I thought it was. It was a completely different experience that I experienced when I got in therapy. Because I was like, look, I'm not about to go on nobody's couch and tell them when I was a little kid, my mother slapped the shit out of me, and now my head is messed up. I'm not about to do that.
Not the couch.
But when I got in there, and the conversation I had, and she let me do the talking, and and then she told me to write down certain things and weigh out my good and my bad. Then I said, oh wow, this is good for me. And it's been good for me. It got me to where I am today in 2025. So I know if it's good for me, I know it's good for other people, because me.
But I feel like women, we are more, and y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, we more open to certain stuff than men. And it's on, sometimes it's just like the stereotypes of being biased and stuff. Sometimes men feel like, I don't need to talk to nobody. I just need to go to work and do what I need to do. So why am I talking to a complete stranger?
Right.
Like I know one of the ladies on here said sometimes they can't dissect or identify what is the, where's the mental block. So I feel like we have to get more into that, into these social groups that actually offer what is mental health. You have to get that definition of what it is, and then each individual have their own mental breaks. Like they have their own. Oh, this is not good for my mental. So when you have that type of mental break, you will be like, okay, well, this is for me. This not. What I feel like is a mental break is not the same for my mother. We are two different people. So once you identify what's a mental break, or distinguish what's mental and what's okay, then I feel like everybody could start, digging deep into their mental. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't like to be in a dark place. I don't like to feel helpless. I don't like that. That's not me.
But at one point you were.
But I came a long way. Like me and my cousin had this conversation today, and I told her a reason why I didn't want to be in a certain chat. I said, because I need my mental. Like, and she was like, and you got a right for that. We had this conversation today. I have a right to protect my mental if I think something's going to affect my mental. Because the person I was before is not the person I am now. It took me a long time to get to Gladys who I am today. So that mental is serious. It's nothing to play with.
It is. But I feel like it's so, it has a, how you say it? It really has a hold on our men out here. Only because it's hard for them to identify what is not, what's wrong. Like,
absolutely. Protect your heart at all costs. Yes.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know who said it, but somebody said it's like a generational thing.
Yeah, it is.
Never. Our fathers would never.
What?
Have gone to therapy.
Yes.
Never.
Absolutely.
Not right? Am I right?
Right. Right.
Consider things.
Right.
And and young men are taught to wipe your tears.
you can't cry. You can't. Yeah.
Wipe your tears and keep it.
Well, I came. Yeah.
Going to that joint, like for real, I was like, that joint was crazy. Like I wasn't, I was like, they can't tell me nothing that I already don't know.
Right.
At first, for real. At first, like I was like, nah, that joint ain't for me. But then got to the point that I need to talk to somebody.
Right. Exactly.
So what was the point where you felt like you had to talk to somebody? Like, if you don't mind me asking, when at first you was not with it, but then what made you realize, like, you know what, I actually have to talk to somebody? Like, what was the signs? And I'm asking these questions, y'all, only based off of, I'm a single black woman, so when I actually get into a relationship, of course I want to dissect, the mental aspect of my man mind,
I felt like I was on the edge.
On the edge?
Like I was ready to explode,
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm finna go check that joint out.
But you know, for me with my sons, I never told my sons they couldn't cry. If my sons got upset about something and a tear drop, I say let it out. I didn't say wipe up your tears and go and do. I never did that. Let them tears out. Let them tears out. But I always.
See, now I'm gonna piggyback on you because yes, my mother probably was like that, but me, now when I was a young mom, so when I started raising my son, I had words with him, and I'm like, why are you crying? You shouldn't be crying. As I got older. And I started realizing that that's what they supposed to do. They need to show some type of emotion.
Yeah, you can't
like
that
you don't want your child to not, that's childhood. Like showing that emotion. You don't want to build them on not being just mute or not understanding, because then they start carrying that from childhood to up. So when I started seeing stuff as I got older, I started changing my ways and what I said to my kids. Especially I only got boys, but especially to my boys. I started redirecting what I said to them, because mentally, you could say something to somebody and I could mentally disturb them. Because why she saying I can't cry? That's my mom. You get what I'm saying? Or why she saying I can't cry? That's my woman. That's my sister. Like,
but it's not fair.
I think for our culture,
yes.
it was
thank you.
Not informative. They didn't have enough information about it. Like a lot of things that our culture didn't have enough information about. Like I always tell
they
my
say
mom,
they didn't have enough
taught
information
us how
about
to deal
the culture.
with feelings. Nobody never taught us how to deal with death. Nobody never taught us how to deal with sorrow. Nobody never, so these was things that we were navigating on our own as we grew up.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. I know for my generation,
y'all tap the screen. We just digging deep into my mental health awareness. So come in here, chime in, let us know. The do's and the don'ts.
Don't you in adult business, go sit down, can't be seen, can't be heard, or somebody did something to you, it was never okay to be like, hey mom, that hurt my feelings. It was like, I'm your mom, and I said what I said, and go sit down.
That's so crazy, because I do have that talk. Like, my son told me, too. He told me that exact thing. Like, that hurt my feelings. Like, what you said hurt my feelings. And then I had to sit down and understand. No. I had to understand, like, him coming. First of all, that's a big step. Him coming to me and telling me that. Because he could have just chucked it on the shoulder and kept it, for this long. For him telling me that made me redirect how I said it. And I had to tell him, like, no, when I say this, it's not to say, like, oh, it's this. It's just, that's what I meant. Like I said, oh, you stop being dirty. Clean up your room. He thought I told him, like, you're dirty. And I'm like, no. That's not what I'm saying. So he was just like, oh, well, the way you said it hurt me. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, I'm piggybacking off of what you said, Hottie. It's my mom was like that too. My mom was very, very like a disciplined, first. She even like with her girls, she'd be like, don't be in here crying. I don't want to hear that. So I used to say, God, I can't even express myself to my mother, because my mother just wanted to make sure she did what she had to do as a single parent, take care of her kids, make sure she was so focused on making sure we had a happy childhood. She didn't focus on things that will mess me up in the future. Like, it's a lot of things that, as when I was younger and my brothers was younger, we used to say, when we get older, we're not going to do this what mommy did. We ain't going to do that. Now, some of the things that my mother did, I do. But I do a whole opposite of what my mother did. But my mother was one of them parents. Like my cousin Kim said, our parents was very like, they didn't play that. My brothers, they could not come upstairs. If I fall, and I start crying and get a Band-Aid, let me put a Band-Aid. If my brothers did that, get this damn Band-Aid and go your ass back outside. It was different growing up, but I didn't do that with my boys. If my boys got cut just as well as my daughter, oh, I'm going to kiss that boo-boo and put a Band-Aid on it. Because you are just as much as my son as this is my daughter. I am going to cater to your needs and your wants too. I need it for my boys to know, like, you going to have to break down. How they say you got to crawl before you walk. I need my boys to crawl before they walk. I need it. That's why I wanted to be the opposite of my mother's, because I wanted to make my boys be a great husband, a great son, a great father, a great brother, an uncle. I wanted to teach my boys that so they can teach their boys that, and it goes down the generation. So a little bit of what I grew up on, I changed in my life for my kids. I didn't do everything my mother did. I didn't want to do it like that. Not taking away nothing from my mother, because I wouldn't be the woman I am today. You know what I'm saying? But my mother was very, very hard on my brothers. Very, very hard on my brothers.
But I feel like, and not to say, I feel like our transition is the same as how you and grandma is. There's some stuff that you did that and like I said, I wouldn't be the woman I am today if it wasn't for my mother. But some stuff that she did, as me being the only girl, I know I wouldn't do as an adult with my kids. And it's not to take anything away from her. It's just we gotta break these certain cycles where we need to be real rooted in what we need to, because black excellence is everything. Like, we need to bring that back on top of the surface. That's for one. Right. And secondly, it's just, I always had these conversations with my mom when I tell her, like, I'm not taking from you, because sometimes, if y'all know Mama G for real, she real emotional, and I ain't even like that. Complete oppositely.
Now I am. I wasn't never like
that. But I
that.
also had to explain to her, like, no, you did this because this is what you were shown, but I don't want to do it like this no more. I don't want to do it like this, only because, like, my son, he'll take a mental day. And at first I was like, what the hell you need a mental day for? Like, my mother, like, he don't need no damn mental day. But then I'm like, you know what? My mother, I was perfect attendance in school. But I also was going to school some days where I wasn't right. Like, this is not the place I need to be right now. And the people I'm around ain't helping me. So I needed to be home. And she wasn't beat. So I know that's one thing I do differently. Like, okay. We could try to work on this.
Kids, I don't actually tell them, but I do give them at least like one mental health day a month from school.
Yeah,
So
I'm learning that. I'm learning to do that.
Out of the month, can they stay home? I'll say yes.
Yeah, see, I'm learning that now.
See,
because I know how I was as a kid.
Yeah, see,
my mother didn't play it. Oh, you need to go to school every day, but
and I'm
sometimes you
like
go
that
through the mental issue at school, so you don't want to be in there while that stuff is going on, because it's still gonna trigger you.
Sometimes kids are stressed about schoolwork, and it might seem juvenile to us, but that's their stressors.
It be serious. It be
them, but that's what they're stressed about, because that's what they're doing. So
it be stress in school.
We be thinking they don't have to pay bills and all this other stuff, but it's
the kids in school. Like, when I first started working for this school, I'd be like, why these kids, they don't need no mental break. They don't do nothing. All they got to do is eat shit and do work. But then as I go into my years, like, I've been in the school district for 26 years. Them kids need a mental break. And I say that all the time, but it's so funny to me how I tell everybody they need a mental break, and I don't take a mental break for myself. I haven't missed a day of work in 10 years.
And that's not me.
Yeah, you better take. That's not good. You need to take one self-care day a month yourself.
I do.
And it gotta be unplanned.
I do. I take. Yeah, but I take a mental break, and I take a self-care day for myself every week. But for me, I was so disciplined coming up in my mother's household. Work was like a top notch. Like, if if you miss work, you messing up for the next person. Got to do the extra work. So for me, I like my job. So But now at
Me too.
the age that I am
Melissa
now,
said the schoolwork stressed her out.
and I think right now where I'm at in 2025, I need to take a mental break because I
tell
got
her all
about
the time, y'all.
6 months of days. And I
6
said,
months. I got 6.
I said I was gonna do that, but I be telling everybody else to take a mental. I tell my sons quick. Forget that job. Take a mental. Take a mental day.
Tap the screen, y'all. She'll tell her sons that, but me, oh, you're a woman. You need to go to work. You need to do this. No. I need a break. I'm locked up. I literally work on a job. I need a mental break. And after, like, I know my mother paid close attention. So when I'm doing, like, not the norm, she would be like, you need to take a break. And I'd be like, no, you need to take a break. So now we're going back and forth. We need to take a mental break. So I also feel like that goes back to our men. Like, we got to tell them, our sons, our brothers, like, y'all need a mental day. Don't plan it. Just take it. And go do what you like to do. If you like to read, go sit in a bookstore, read. If you want to go watch some sports because you work on a Sunday or Monday or Thursday and you can't do that, go do it. Go do it. We got one life to live, baby. We need to be mentally strong, physically strong, in every aspect of life. We need to be strong.
Right. So how do you guys handle your sons?
How we handle our sons is crazy. Because we got to have some type of balance, too, where they got to know, like, y'all ain't going to be just taking days off because we giving it to y'all either. Because they, my sons are slick. I can't speak for nobody else, but they slick. They slick. So I try to tell them that you do need the mental. You do need that.
My son's tough.
He tough.
But we got a real relationship.
That's good.
That's good. That's great.
Shout out to the dads that got some good relationship with all their kids. Shout out to y'all.
Stop giving out shout outs because every time y'all give out a good shout out, I have to take a shot.
But this is the point of this is the point of our stuff. We wanna raise not just what the world awareness is, but our men need to be appreciated. Sometimes they don't get told they good dads, or they don't get told, oh, look at you doing what you need to do, like, or it's always what you're supposed to do. Like, no, like, I want to
brothers. Oh,
you took your shot already?
Yeah,
damn.
Brothers on the panel, brothers that's up here. We give a shout out to you. Hats off to you for being amazing men.
We giving you y'all flowers.
And doing what y'all have to do. And I appreciate you two guys for coming up here and just, opening the doors of communication and letting us,
send it to me.
Vibe with
that's
y'all.
my baby too.
I really appreciate it. And if y'all was close to me, I would take y'all out for dinner and give y'all some mental time to yourself.
Tell her something called e-card. Send that money over. I'll take myself out.
Tommy cooks his own breakfast.
Question real quick. Has any of the men have your sons come to you and said, "Hey, Dad, I'm in a bad way"? And if so, how did you handle it?
Yeah, my son always call me. He be like, yo, Dad, I just need somebody to talk to. I need a drink right now.
That's a good thing.
I love that.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That. I love these dads making sure they son's mental is right.
Right.
I love that.
My sons, they call me all the time. The good thing about raising my boys, they saw everything.
Y'all tap the screen, get us to 1K.
They learn from everything that they've seen. And, they get lost sometimes, but they will make that call. Just when they're lost, just to get that extra advice. And I do appreciate that because that means I did my job.
Yeah, exactly. And they're never too old for you to embrace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the best part about it, even at them being a young age, they're 26 and 32. Well, they're not that proud. That's the best thing about what they're going through, because it's hard to be a young parent.
Yes, it is.
Living on your own. So
It is.
I appreciate them for knowing that they can always come to me.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
that's also, you gotta literally give yourself a pat on the back for that too, because I know me personally, I could feel comfortable coming to my parents, and that makes my mental a little bit much better, like closer to, being good, knowing that you have a backbone there, like knowing that you actually have somebody to talk to, because some people don't have that. Hello.
I grew up with no mom and no dad, so it's like I'm gonna be there for my kids. I'm breaking that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
I grew up with my mom, and my dad was absent in my life, but I had an amazing uncle, which is Kim's father, that stepped in and played a major part in me and my brothers and sisters' life. You know what I'm saying? He was the best uncle ever. So I had a great childhood because I had an uncle that stepped in and did the things for my brothers and helped my mother out, which my mother was his sister-in-law, because that was my father's brother. He helped us out. He was the one that made sure we went to the beaches and took me to visit my other cousins from his other brothers. So, I have mad love and respect for my uncle. Mad love. I used to wish when I was a little girl my uncle was my dad.
Yeah. But that's what everybody needs. Everybody, it don't necessarily, because we're not going to sit here and paint a picture perfect world.
No,
sometimes,
never.
Some men is just not capable,
Right.
So that's where our brothers and everything else come in at to help. It takes a village. That's one thing about it. It really do take a village. So if this person village was empty, then you come full force and help out. Your brothers. I got 3 brothers. I'm the only girl. I got boys. So if I need to vent or do something, I'll talk to my brothers. But if my kids can't talk to me, I will hope they go to my brothers and my dad and stuff like that. So it really does take a village.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
And that's another thing that I encourage my kids. If you can't talk to me, if it's a friend's mom that you trust, or a friend's dad that you trust, that's okay too. I just want you to be able to get it out. Exactly.
Release that. Because that, holding all that in, bottling up all them emotions and all that, that's not good. That's not good for a person.
Yeah, for sure. It's not good for the mental.
No.
And that's what destroys a lot of our black men. They just holding in so much stuff that they could not talk about.
So let me ask a question. Give me some things that, for a man, that'll bring you back down to get off of that mental when you going through something, how can I explain this? If you just having a bad day, or
what they do to
what do you do to bring yourself back down to get back to that normalcy?
I just be like, I got these babies, I can't give up.
Okay.
And I know some people like me, when I'm going through, I step in, my mental ain't clear if I ain't hit the gym. I know some people is get up and read the Bible. Sometimes you have to clear your mind like that. So I feel like a lot of people have different things that they do. They do to implement, okay, let me make sure. Because the first thing is you set the tone for the day. Lately, I've been setting the tone for my day. I get up early. I make sure that I read a part of the Bible because I want to learn it. And then I go out to the gym and then I run my 2 miles a day with my son or without my son. Just to clear, because you once you feel like you're capable, you can feel like you're on top of the world. Your mental sets the tone for every aspect of it, of your day.
So Tommy, what do you do to get back into your comfort zone? What brings you back down to your comfortability?
Ain't it?
I'll be honest. I have to be honest. Like I said, over the last 2.5 years, I've been in therapy, and I have a voluntary relationship with my therapist. So,
tap the screen, y'all. Get us to 1K.
Everything for me right now. But before therapy, you know, it's a source of strength that you just have within what you learned your whole life. You know, we can't fail. We can't quit. That's a big part of a man's mental illness, knowing that we cannot fail.
So let me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so let me.
That's on a daily basis.
Oh, okay, that's good. So let me ask you another question. So, like some women, when we overwhelmed, we just go in the room and we be like, "Let's give me a minute." Do you guys do that too?
Like the brief. Hey y'all, tap the screen. We talking about mental health awareness.
Okay.
Tap the screen for us, y'all. Yeah, you know what? When you have a full household, a man cave gives you that, you know, that sense of, okay, right here, I'm good. You know?
That's your safe place. Your safe place.
Your sanctuary.
I got a woman's cave in my place too, Tommy. I got one of them where I could go and release some of this stress.
It's like your sanctuary.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I gotta meditate in the morning. I meditate 5 to 10 minutes in the morning in my car before I go and work. And I tell you no lie, I ask God to humble my mouth and my hands so I don't hit nobody or I don't say nothing that's not right to nobody. I tell God, humble me, cause people can take you to a place that you don't want to go. Cause I gotta be ready.
Not the facts.
I gotta be ready. I came a long way to who I am now. And I need to stay there. I need to stay there for my mental, for my kids, and for my grandkids. So the place that I am now in 2025 at 63, I am in an amazing place in my life. No, I'm not perfect. No, everything in my life is not perfect. But I put it in order to where I want it to be and how I want it to go. I make my day go the way I want it to go. And I do not allow anybody to come in that area and mess it up for me.
Look at you. You practicing for your future, man. You gonna be talking to him like, listen, babe, wake up, do what you need to do, babe, and don't worry about nobody the fuck else. It's me and you against the world. You hear me?
You get on my nerves.
Go ahead, Mom. Look, Mama G got her groove back, y'all.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm asking these questions because the way I feel, do you feel like that as a man?
Yeah, as what you implement yourself, of course the man gonna want it. You know, y'all want to feel like y'all want at some point.
Of course.
That's how the marriage. Well, I don't know. I ain't never been married, but from what I'm hearing, that's how the marriages last. Y'all want to be like y'all want.
I'm not talking
that pep talk that you just did.
Get out of here.
I'm proud of you.
That's for me.
Whoever my future stepdaddy out there.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm too old for that, but yeah. No, seriously, y'all. We gotta talk into our men, y'all. Because it's nothing like supporting our men. They could do, I feel like when you support men, and I'm not just talking about your partner, I'm talking about your brothers and stuff like that, that bring them to a whole nother level. They be ready to conquer the world like, oh shit, like my sister, you know, did this. I know when I be talking to my brothers, I don't play no game. I'm like, y'all better get y'all shit together. We got shit to do. We got stuff to do. So let's get up. Let's do it. You great. Be great. Make sure you show everybody your greatness. Because stuff like that, that's how you, first of all, that's how you build millionaires, billionaires. And I know my kids gonna be there. You hear what I say? Because it always starts with that mental. I'm gonna make sure they mental right every damn day. You hear me?
We hear you.
Oh, I'm loud. But yeah, this is why we really wanted to talk. Yeah. We was gonna do our Thanksgiving live today, but this was needed. Like, this was definitely needed, and it's always on a aspect where we women, so we don't really know what y'all go through, and that's why we like to talk to y'all. You know, it's not, my platform is not, yes, it's for the MILFs, of course, mom influences, leaders, feelings, but it's for them dads too. That's dads, influencers, leaders, and fighters. Okay, so that's what we here to do. We here to conquer the world as one. But in order for us to know and understand y'all gotta tell us what's going on. Okay.
Yes.
Feed it to each other. Hey, cousin girl, you want some gin? Come up the street. We got gin and tonic at this motherfucking house tonight. I'm feeling like the man of the year. You hear me? I'm feeling like big boss. I'm feeling like, yeah. What you feel? I told you I might want to.
Oh my God, yo. The reason why I asked that, because I just want to know, like, because even though we are women and you guys are men, I just want to know, like, are we somewhat on this, like, go through the same mental things?
No.
When I say far as making sure everything is good. You know how a man want to go out there and work and do what he got to do, and a woman want to do the same
thing. We're going to take a shot if y'all get us to 1K. Turn me up. Turn me up. I'm trying to be like Mama G when I get older. Because her life is popping right now.
This girl right here, y'all, I don't know where I got it from, but thank God for one daughter.
Her life is popping right. I feel like I want to pop my collar. Let me pop my collar. Y'all, come up here and show my mother what I be doing on TikTok. Because I really be acting like I'm an influencer, y'all. I be carrying my...
Get back on.
Okay.
Get back on for the brothers.
But yeah, definitely. Yes, we talking about mental health awareness, y'all. Make sure y'all tap my screen. No, we shouting out all men. So don't get me wrong, I love my black men, though. I ain't stepping off of that. I ain't stepping off of that.
I can't with her, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not, no. Ain't nothing mental fucked up that I'm still stepping off on them. They still there. They still got it. I know they still got it. I just gotta,
bring it out. Bring it out. Okay. This girl right here. But is there anything that anybody want to share or, give us some advice, about our brothers, our sons, our uncles, our friends?
Shout out to my brothers. Because let me tell you, that's why I don't play with these niggas out here. Because let me tell y'all, between my dad and my brothers, this is real shit. Between my dad and my brothers, they showed me, the value in myself. Like, I'm going to show them the value in themselves. So it really, like I said, it does take a village. It does take a village. And because I know I have good black men behind me, I can identify what I want and what I don't want. And I want them to feel the same way with us. You feel me? Like, it really starts from your family, honestly. It starts from that. But don't play with me because they'll beat you up.
The one thing that our parents and grandparents did was take care of the house and the men.
Yes.
Like the catered.
Yeah, because my grandma had 500.
Maybe not catering to their mental so much.
Right.
But they catered to their husbands.
Yes.
Their hardworking husbands.
Yes.
The men worked.
Yes.
Back in the day, they worked. I mean, they still work.
Back in the day.
They was working, you know what I mean?
Back in the day.
They was working and taking care of house and home.
They was leaving. They was leaving when it was dark and coming home when it was dark.
When it was dark.
Yes.
But see, I get what y'all saying with that. Yes, we're gonna praise them working men because Lord knows it's a drought out here. But
and they running on fumes.
But
a few hours of sleep.
Yes.
But at the same time, do y'all really think that was a good thing?
But that's how it was back then. The women
Because
stayed home
now,
while
because
the men worked.
yes, they had to work, they had to provide, they had to do all of that.
It's not
but
like
I
that
feel
now.
like that's the start of the trauma that our men go through because they feel like they have to do certain things, and because some women will make them feel less. Oh, you just bartending, or you just doing this? That's all you doing? And at that moment, that's all they could do. So sometimes it gets them into a mental state where they feel like they got to be billionaires at 17 or 21 when they first start dating. So that could mentally disturb them as well.
And
We are taught, sorry, cousin, we are taught that we supposed to get a job, go to college, get a good job, do all this other stuff. But what about what you actually want to do? When you actually want to do something, your mental is at ease.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody could tell me shit. I know my parents get tired of me. I know they get tired of me. As an entrepreneur, I know they be like, damn, what? Like, but at the same time, I know this is what I love to do. So if the men felt that same appreciation, maybe they could actually do what they want to do and lock in with what they want to do, you know?
Right.
Damn, I ain't married yet. What the fuck?
Go ahead, cousin. Yeah, with this girl.
No, I was just saying. I was just thinking. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
All right, love you, girl.
But I think that's where the problem started. Because the men, for the most part, was out of the home.
Yeah.
And the woman was left to, raise the kids.
We gotta take a shot. They got us still
and
on
tend
cash.
to the kids.
You not driving, come on.
To every need. So the boys
Oh,
didn't
you
have
at 12K, baby girl.
the love from their mom. But they didn't get that. Other than discipline.
That's so crazy, cousin, because I was just talking to my dad about that. My dad is one of the hardest working men, and I felt like me being his only daughter is, it was always, I gotta work. But sometimes sitting at home at that dinner table and asking how y'all week went, me and my kids every Friday, I'm off on a Friday, I sit here and like, what happened at school? Oh, nothing. No. We're going to sit down. We're going to talk. Like, I want to know what's going on. I want to know things. Because sometimes they feel like, oh, my parents work. They don't want to know what's really going on. They don't want to know what's going on. They already got all the other stuff going on at work. No, I want to know. I want to know. So I definitely agree with them not, because they feel like they have to provide. They need to be out. You need your glasses.
Is that a kid?
No.
Y'all got a couple of people that's clowning in the check.
Y'all know how to block?
No.
What is it? What it say? Let me see.
They just saying, can you, I'm a big fan, block her.
Block them.
Okay, I can do that. Now I know how to do that, y'all.
Osario. You know Osario?
No, they probably the kids. No, they probably the kids at my school.
So
I
you
blocked
go,
them.
You
Yeah.
go here, you click on it, and then block the account. Confirm. Okay. I know how to block. That's one thing I know how to do. Cause we back on this mental shit. You ain't gonna mentally fuck me up. I'm blocking that ass.
But did you get him?
Like-
Did you get him again?
Not gonna mentally.
You wait, yeah. Blocked. Yeah, I got all of them. We don't do that over here.
Right.
We don't. Thank you, y'all.
A fantastic topic.
Thank you, cuz.
It definitely was.
And I appreciate.
It's something that's overlooked.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Women's health, women's this, women's that, and we
Right.
just assume that these men are out here and they okay.
And they not.
And
And then they say hurt people hurt people. So sometimes these men could be really good people, and then don't get me started.
We need our men. We need our men in a good, safe place, mentally, emotionally. We need our men. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot
You
of
practicing?
no. God, would you stop?
You better calm down.
Would you stop?
Cause I feel like you trying to practice. You over here interviewing for something.
I mean, the world is very different.
Just
The world is very different.
It is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We need the band together.
Exactly.
Each other's back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why we need more sisterhood, brotherhood, sisters and brothers from another mother. You know, we need to embrace each other. But I don't know, for somehow in the black community, it's like hard. Like, I
But
don't
no,
know.
let me stop you there, because now I feel like because we had these different platforms, now we could actually see our people. Like, people are so consumed with working and doing all this. Now that I feel like entrepreneurship is a thing, and I feel like now we starting to meet our people.
Yeah.
It takes time, but I feel like we getting back to what we need to do in our community.
That's good.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like every woman I meet, I be happy. I be like, you doing what? Or and when a guy be like, yeah, I got this going, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Like, we actually starting to, you know, conquer.
Embrace each other.
We starting to get the principle that we starting to see everybody. Oh, damn, they beat us to the race, but we could do this too. So now we gotta, you know, we gotta get back into that.
Exactly.
Yes. And I always, like, we was talking about this earlier, like, everybody want to do the same thing, but it doesn't matter. Let's just all do it. Like, if we all feel like we want to be up here talking or doing let's just all do it. Let's just all support each other. Yeah. Like, what's the problem? Everybody's gonna take different things from everybody else. They're not gonna take the same thing. Me and you, we do our stuff, mother and daughter, old school way, new school way. Sometimes people just, you know, want to come out here and talk to us because they didn't get that mother and daughter bond.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we are catering to a different audience than some certain people. We can't question ourselves. We just got to go out there and do it.
Right.
As a community, and just
Dream it, make it a reality.
that's it, and just support everybody. Cause at one point you knew that you wasn't where you wanted to be at. Just support them. That's all you really need. Supporting is free, y'all.
No, we do that.
That's right.
Supporting is free, and I'm big on that. Like, I've been like that since I was younger. Supporting is free. It don't take that much to come up here and post your friend or your partner. It don't take that much. Like, you just never know who need any service or any talk that we're having on these platforms. You just never know who needed to hear it that day. You digging into everybody else's mental. Somebody could be on here right now saying, damn, I needed that. Let me get my black ass up, or let me get my ass up, and let me get to it. Let me start calling my friends and checking on them as another man to man, or a woman to woman. Like, we needed that. You just never know who you reaching. You just never know who you reaching. And now I gotta call my cousins and shit.
Okay. Oh.
I gotta check on my cousins' mentals and shit. Cause me and my cousins used to be close. But life be lifing. And we can't keep making that an excuse.
No,
we can't make that an excuse. We can't, y'all. We be making too many excuses, and that's why we got a setback from our community. We can't make excuses. We just got to go out there and make sure. If you know that sometimes you get into a mental phase where you can't really think straight, call that person that, you know, opens that up. Or get on TikTok, because I'm pretty sure you find anything on TikTok. That shit is crazy. It's different times, y'all. The help is there.
The help is there. The support is there.
Right.
That's why I post motivational stuff every morning, because I feel like it's somebody out there that need to hear it.
Right.
Keep doing that. That's it.
That's why I text 35 people every morning a good morning text with a different.
Now, before we end this, because we going a little bit against time. Well, not for TikTok, because TikTok we could go for days, for Instagram. But I see that y'all say y'all do this daily. You know, y'all do this daily. And I feel like sometimes as we set goals in our life, like me, I'm running for a 5K in April, right? So I started training and stuff. Now we got to start setting these mental goals, right? Let me text 10 people this morning, because you just never know what nobody going through. My mother always said, just when you think you're going through the worst, somebody else is going through worse. So we could start making goals like that and just checking in. I know I have a lot of guy friends. I got brothers and stuff that sometimes they be like, damn, D, y'all needed that. Because if it's placed in my heart, I'm a send out that text. And I get that from my mom. If you feeling like this person is coming to your mind, send them a text or call them. Because you just never... the strongest friend be the most mental fucked up friend. I'm not even going to hold y'all. Because they carry it so much. They the healer. They everything. So sometimes those healers need that mental check too, y'all. Okay?
Yep. So busy being strong for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't nobody checking on them.
Exactly.
That part. So we'll be changing to this our last shot because I gotta drive my mother home.
Yeah, well you keep taking shots.
She gotta go.
I gotta work in the morning. You keep taking shots.
No, this is it. This is the topic that I feel like everyone needed, especially like my Instagram. They over here like yeah. But it really is. We gonna sit this out and we gonna make a goal of checking on your friends, checking on the people that you know are trying to be healers out here. And stop putting that battery in their back that they gotta be a healer. Because sometimes they need to be healed too, y'all. They need to be healed too.
Amen.
I'm going to church.
You do go to church on Sunday. You ain't going to church right now.
All right. Sister Green in the hat. Yeah.
No, cut it out.
No, I'm serious. You know I gotta make a joke about everything, but
give shout out.
Yes, make sure y'all if y'all haven't followed us on TikTok, cause we trying to do this thing. Our cousin looking out for us and trying to get us on this TikTok thing. If y'all haven't followed me, follow me on TikTok, TheRealMissMilf. If y'all haven't followed my mother, which I know y'all little drunk asses is, follow her, The Real Mama G, MAMA, and she is up here. We had the Powerhouse crew. Y'all already know what a powerhouse is, right? If y'all don't know, y'all better know what the fuck that mean. They on to something. So y'all better get up there and do what y'all need to do.
Go ahead, give your names.
Alright? Powerhouse. You know what that mean, y'all. And we was just talking about stuff like that, you know? Like supporting our people. We need to do that. Because we be on the same. Then y'all be mad. Y'all be sitting up there when they be like, oh, I heard about the Powerhouse. I heard about them. Yeah, y'all heard about them, but y'all didn't support them. That's what starts. I mean, just sharing the lives and following the people and engaging in their activity. Because I guarantee you, whatever they post, you're going to relate to. Come on now.
Kim, she sound like you right now. Post and share. Post, share.
All right. Well, we thank y'all for chiming in today. If y'all didn't make sure y'all are on our YouTube channel too. Put a little MILF in it. This is our platform. We have to get 1K on Instagram in order for us to get back on our Put a Little MILF thing, okay?
He said, pull on.
Okay.
He said,
Be
well,
trusting the two people.
So your Instagram followers too, Khadijah, that we welcome. There's no age limit. Come on in.
it's no age limit, but y'all be careful because I know we be cutting up and they're a little older. Don't be.
No, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we cut up too. We tough over here. We cut up too.
Hey.
But yeah, they be cutting up, so we could cut up together. We could.
Oh yeah, they be cutting up.
Y'all know how we do over here.
But they get deep. They get deep. You know, they do karaoke. They do a lot of different things on here. You got some amazing, beautiful women and two great men.
Yeah,
that's on this
Mama
Powerhouse.
G is at 14K. Like, what the fuck? What y'all talking about?
So
Nothing.
y'all go on there and y'all follow the Powerhouse, and I'm saying it right. And they work out. Yes. Powerhouse, did I say it right? Okay. Right, They work out with each other in the morning. It's amazing.
Y'all.
It's a community. There you go, right there.
And if y'all go on ChatGPT and put in Powerhouse, let me tell y'all, it's gonna come up with a whole lot of stuff. So make sure y'all tune in with them if y'all do have a TikTok platform, okay? Yes. Listen, Black Friday's around the corner. If y'all not shopping with me, y'all better shop with me. Okay? The Real Miss Milf. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Put a little MILF in there. PUTALILMILFNIT. I know y'all be like, MILF? Like what? But y'all already know what this is. Moms that influence to lead fearlessly. Like, get out the gutter, baby. We changing things around here, okay?
Period.
Talk about your banana pudding too. Don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, y'all know I be. You see what I mean? I be really outside, y'all. And when I say I'm outside, I'm making sure I do what I gotta do. Me and my dad got our dessert business. We already got orders. A lot of y'all already ordered, so thank y'all for our puddings. We have Oreo. We have mad flavors. Y'all already know. I be posting this shit every day. I need to get on TikTok.
And
right?
if you in the Passaic, Patterson, Clifton, Newark area, Mama G is delivering on Wednesday.
Okay, yes. So she will be. I do be putting my mother to work. And listen, if y'all need a financial plan before 2026, y'all already know where to come in. I do investments. I do life insurance, car insurance, all of that. Get at me, okay? But thank y'all for coming up here and enjoying us. And we enjoyed y'all. And y'all got me to 3K. The fuck?
Oh my
That's what I'm talking about. But Mama G is already at almost 15K, y'all. Give Mama G to 15K. And then we going to get off of here. And enjoy the rest of our Friday night.
It's crazy. Something's wrong.
It's 9 p.m. Friday. It's 99 degrees. It's not 99 degrees. It's like 9 degrees.
All right, take that last shit.
We still ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got us.
25 degrees.
Oh my God.
And they still don't got us.
No ninja ain't got me.
That part. We definitely don't got that right now. But we'll get there. I feel like my mother just made like an interview process or whatever she got going on.
Make no interview.
She was up here advocating for one of our black men.
No, I wasn't.
My mother is 63 and single and ready to motherfucking mingle. You hear me? Get at her. Smart, beautiful. I know she don't look 63, so don't play with me. If you underage, don't get up here acting a little weird, because I'm 30. And if you think you about to be with my mother, it ain't working. She need a mature man. Yeah, mature man. That's going to help her babysit these kids I got. Okay?
That's why you help babysit the kids. We ain't babysitting no kids. We traveling.
With the kids.
No, we not.
All right, Papa, we see you. But thank y'all for real for getting on here.
Something is wrong with you.
And we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And if y'all ever have any topics, make sure y'all DM us, comment, send this Instagram out. Y'all already know how y'all be doing up here. Do what y'all do. That's it. Thank you.
We getting off of TikTok too.
You can stay on your TikTok because you love it there.
I'm going home.
I love this for you. But I'm getting off.
Crazy. Go ahead.
Bye, y'all.
Give the thanks to them again.
Thank y'all, Powerhouse.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, brothers, for coming.